Hey mamas, thanks for coming back to my channel. Today I'm talking about my top three foam rolling exercises that you should be doing as a mom to help get rid of aches and pains, because nobody likes aches and pains. So let's get to it. All right, our first exercise is rolling out our glutes, our booty, because so many of us moms have really tight and gripped butt muscles. Yeah, like so much so that if you have low back pain, it's probably because you have really tight glute muscles or you don't have strong enough muscles. So we are going to fix that today. I mean, you're not gonna fix it in one day. You're going to help to release those muscles so that you can start using them again. So what I'm gonna do is sit on my roller. I'm gonna show you my roller. I have a trigger point roller here, really hard foam one. I really like this brand, Trigger Point, and you can have a short one like I do or a longer one as well. That's up to you. So I'm gonna take my roller, I'm gonna sit on it and put my hands behind me so I'm able to stay stable. I'm gonna take one of my legs, I'm gonna take my right ankle, place it on my left knee, and then I'm gonna drop that right knee down. So now, my right knee is down, and I'm only going to be rolling on my right butt cheek, or my glute, as I like to call it, because that's a cross between booty and glute muscle. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna use my hands, I'm gonna use my front heel, I'm gonna rock forward and backward, just rolling on that roller. Now, you've probably seen many people in the gym do this, rolling fast, okay? That's getting you nowhere. What you really wanna do is go with your breath. So you wanna inhale in one direction, and exhale in the other direction. This is slow, okay? This is slow, and it's gonna work. So when you're foam rolling, I want you to do this 4 times. So 4 times up and down. On a pain scale of 1 to 10, you should feel no more than a 7, okay? So, some people are like, oh, this hurts so good. And the more that you do it, the more you'll get used to it, and the more comfortable it will feel. Now, I want you over all the area, your glute area that we've gone, feel if there's like one, kind of outstanding trigger point or tight muscle. I want you to go back to that tight area and I want you to hang out there. And I want you to rock side to side. So you're just trying to, kind of get and massage that muscle out. Kind of like if you were a massage therapist, like they dig their thumb right into you. You're trying to do the same thing with the foam roller, rocking back and forth. Now what I'm gonna do is take my left arm, I'm gonna hook it around my knee, and I'm gonna come to the top of my glute, okay? So I'm not in the meaty part anymore. I'm just at the top, and this is an area where most of us are not rolling. Ooh, and it feels so good. Hurts so good here. And just do little pulses here. And if it's too much to do pulses, too much to move, just hang out there and breathe through it. That's all. And feel the stretch. Again, your pain shouldn't be any higher than a 7 on a 1 to 10 scale. All right, then we're gonna unhook your arm and we're gonna do the other side. So this time, left ankle on top of the right knee, and you're gonna drop that left knee. And again, rolling 4 times. Inhaling in one direction, exhaling in the other direction. So when we are foam rolling, we are doing self-massage. What we're doing is massaging the myofascia. So that's the really thin connective tissue that covers all of our muscles, as well as getting down to our muscles. So we're trying to get our muscles to be working as they should be and getting rid of tension and tightness. And then we're gonna go back to that tight area, that one real trigger point, and we're gonna rock it from left to right 4 times. And last one. This is a really great foam rolling exercise to do if you're a mom who has a hard time squatting. I know a lot of moms have really gripped glutes and have a hard time doing proper squats, so this will really help you out a lot. And then again, we're gonna hook that right arm around, bring that left knee in, and hanging out in the top part of the glutes or away from that meaty part. And if you wanna just pulse it here, if you wanna just hold it here, and then release it. And we're gonna come off the roller. The second rolling exercise that I want to do is rolling our upper back. So as moms, we are holding things, babies, toddlers, kids, groceries, whatever it is, all the time. And even if you're not holding things, maybe your kids are older, we are, we live in a society where we are always hunching over, typing, we're on our phones, we're at computers, whatever we're doing. We are washing dishes, for goodness sakes, right? We are always in that forward kind of movement. And we carry a lot of stress, aches, and pains in our upper back. I know that definitely was me. So what we're gonna do is roll out our upper back. And we never wanna roll our lower back because we don't have any rib cage to support us here. So what we wanna do is start just below my bra line. So I'm gonna make sure I got some ribs to hold me up back here. So I'm gonna, just feel around for my ribs. And this is about where I'm gonna start. So this may be like 2 inches below my bra line. So I'm gonna work in 2 zones here. So I'm gonna start here and work up to as you can see, my scapula, where my scapula starts. So we're gonna work in this zone 1 first, and then zone 2 will be starting from the scapula all the way up to our traps, okay? So we're gonna roll down, and I got my roller just below that bra line. I'm gonna take my hands behind my head. I'm gonna push through my heels so my bum is off the floor. Make sure you don't roll over your hair. And I'm going to roll nice and slow up to my scapula where this starts, and then back down. So working only in zone 1 here. Remember, going with your breath. Inhale in one direction, exhale in the other direction, nice and slow. Now, if this is too much for you and you don't have maybe the core strength, the glute strength to keep your bum off the floor, that's okay. You can drop your bum, but you're just gonna be rolling your butt or sliding your butt along the floor, and that's okay too. Now what we're gonna do, once we've rolled 4 times, we're gonna end where our scapula starts, at the base of our scapula, and we are going to twist so that our right elbow comes down towards our right foot, and then the other side. This should feel really nice stretch. And again, if you want to drop your bum to the ground, you can, and still do that twist. We're going to twist 4 times to each side. And last one. And it's really good that you have your elbows out to the side as opposed to here, okay? Because we want to extend and open up that chest. All right, now we're gonna work in zone 2. So we're gonna be at the base of my scapula, and so I'm gonna need to walk my feet out and roll all the way up to my traps, and then back down. This is the sweet spot for me. This feels really good, because this is where I hold all of my tension. And again, we're going slow. We're going with our breath. Inhaling in one direction, exhaling in the other. Now I feel a lot more tension on my right side. So what I'm gonna do is just drop my arm here, and I'm gonna roll. And you might try this and feel that you can get into more areas if you drop your arm down. So give it a try and feel how that is. And then I'm gonna switch arms. Drop that left arm. Inhaling in one direction, exhaling in the other direction. And then once we've done 4, we're gonna come up to the top. We're gonna stay here. And we're gonna do those 4 twists again. And again, if this is hard for you to keep your glutes up, feel free to drop down, and you can do those 4 twists to each side. Nice expansion in the side ribs. Oh, that feels good. All right, the last exercise and the last foam rolling we're gonna do is our chest. So when we have, we're hunching all the time, what happens is our back muscles become really lengthened. And when our muscles become lengthened or shortened, they become very weak. So we got some lengthened muscles back here that are really weak. And because of all that hunching, we got some really shortened muscles up here that are also very weak. So we need to also, we also need to work our back and our chest. So I want to show you 2 things here actually. If you have a ball at home, I have a yoga tune-up ball. This is a therapy ball. You can also use a tennis ball. I want you to place it in, I have it in my right hand. I'm just gonna bring it over to my left pec, and I'm just gonna roll it. And this just feels like, wow, so good. Nobody ever massages their pec. And this is the option for moms if you're breastfeeding. This is a really good option as compared to the roller. The roller might feel a little bit strange, but I'll show you the roller for for you afterwards. So I just like to roll it in one direction 10 times and then roll in the other direction 10 times. And this feels really good. So what we're doing is trying to like get rid of the knots in here and the tightness and trying to lengthen our chest. And we're gonna move over to the other side. And then once you become used to this, you know, it's not really feeling like it did when you first started, you know, using the tennis ball here. You can go against a wall in the doorway and really, you know, lean into the ball and put some pressure onto it. And that feels really good, right? I think even just doing this, it feels good. And you can kind of play around like, wow, my left side is my non-dominant side, but I'm so much more tighter here. So I'll spend some more time on my left side. Okay, so that's one option that you can do with a ball. And then with the roller, what I'm gonna do is come onto my chest. I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna be rolling in the top of my pec, okay? So it's above my nipple in this area here. I'm gonna come down onto the ground and my roller is gonna be positioned out to the side. I'm gonna have my arm on a diagonal and I'm gonna use my left forearm as well as my toes to help me roll in that direction. So I got my toes curled under and I'm going to push about 1 or 2 inches over to my right side and down. Again, we're going with our breath, inhaling in one direction, exhaling in the other direction. And then once we've done 4, we are going to end at the top part of that pec and we're going to do 4 arm sweeps. And our neck is neutral, we're not hanging it down, we're not lifting up, just nice and neutral here. You can do 4 arm swings here. Now, for moms who are breastfeeding, if you're having large breasts, this is not gonna feel comfortable for you. So that's why I showed you the option with the ball. I actually prefer the ball over doing this. Sometimes. I don't know, I kind of change it up once in a while. All right, so I've already done my right side. Now I'm gonna do my left side. And just place my top of my pec there. I'm gonna place my hand in diagonal on the left side. And again, using my forearm and using my toes curled under, I'm gonna roll about 1 or 2 inches. About 4 times. And then ending at the top, again, 4 arm sweeps here. Oh, that feels good. Woo, so much tension. And I'm done. So moms, those are your 3 foam rolling action exercises that you should be doing at home each week. I really like to do it before bed. It kind of like, you know, just relaxes me and gets me into that kind of calm state, but I recommend doing these foam rolling movements every 2 or every other day to just, you know, start to release those muscles, to start to open up your chest, to start to be able to strengthen your back and your glutes, to start releasing those glutes so you can bring back the strength again, to get rid of that achy back or those achy muscles. So moms, those are my top 3 foam rolling exercises that you should be doing each week. You could be doing them every other day or every 2 days. I really like to do it before bed. It kind of gets me into a zen state. So let me know, what muscles do you really have that are achy or that you have pain and that you have trouble releasing? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my video and give it a thumbs up. See you next time.